All right, so as you know, sometimes I get thinking and I can get a little ranty, so I'm going to try and keep this one focused. But this is just an idea that I had as I'm walking through the woods. And I came to this part right here. Okay, this was a logging road that was cut through. Sorry if I'm moving the camera too fast, I'm still kind of new at this. This was a logging road cut through a couple of years ago. And I saw the roots sticking out of the ground there, and then the hillside and the trees, and I heard the creek behind me. And I got thinking about your assignment where you had to study the systems of the human body based on your last name and all that stuff. And I was also thinking about the main overlying topics that New York State wants you to think about. And one of those is patterns, okay? And the way my head works, I try and see patterns in everything. And one of the patterns I came up with, just while walking, is water is like blood. That's going to carry all the nutrients from one place to another, so that plants can use them. Sorry, that's just my walking stick. From one place to another, so that new plants can use them. It's going to take all of the decomposed trees and tree parts and stuff like that wash down the surface of something like this to the next place. So water is like your blood in your circulatory system. The roots that I saw here are like capillaries that carry that blood to the places where it's needed, namely the trees and the plants that are growing here. If you look up, you can see the lungs of our respiratory system here in the woods. All those leaves carrying all sorts, well, right now it's just needles because we haven't quite leafed out yet, but all those needles working like the respiratory system, releasing oxygen, absorbing the carbon dioxide when they're doing photosynthesis, and absorbing oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide when the plants are doing respiration. Because don't forget, plants do respiration too when the sun isn't out. For those of you who have the muscular skeletal system, you're looking at it. The soil, the trees themselves, they're what give the world its form and function, okay? If you're doing the muscular system, you know that allows things to move. Muscles pull on muscles, or muscles pull on bones to make things move. The skeleton is what provides us our form. That land, all that soil, is what gives it form. If you're studying the integumentary system, which is just the nerdy word for skin, you've got it right here in your topsoil, and you have it right here in the form of bark. Okay? Now, in terms of your excretory system, that's how you get rid of waste. Again, if we look up, the needles will get rid of the excess gases that they have. And the water flowing down the hill here will get rid of any minerals and extra and deposit in the river. The soil's also going to work like your kidneys. It's going to filter out anything that's good and let anything that's bad pass on through. At least that's the hope. So that was just where my head was while I'm on my walk, thinking about patterns and how things can model other things. And you can turn and see, big root systems over there where trees have fallen down. You can see how the branches look almost identical to the roots that have pulled out of the ground. It's weird. Everything around us has a balance, okay? Just something to keep in mind. I know that got a little ranty, and I mean, I know you guys wouldn't expect any less. If you've had me in class, you know that that's how my head kind of works anyway. We'll go on a rambling rant. You guys do what you can to force me down that road, hoping that I'll forget about the school stuff and just give you a rant show. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.